Do you know about PowerPoint, basically what it is for? I think you know
Yeah.
already. So most of you who are watching this video, because sometimes I publish this one on
Yeah.
YouTube also.
Okay.
So most of them who are watching this video, maybe you know already basic. So anyway, this material will be available in PDF format later. Then let's go to the interface and ribbon overview. Okay, so here I have some material already about the interface. So if you want to learn more about overview, you can just study here. What we can do with PowerPoint, okay, you can make slides, beautiful slides, and you can use templates and themes, text and shape effects, multimedia integration. Even you can include videos, images, audio clips also, and you can make beautiful animations using animations and transition feature. Even you actually in Excel we make charts, but you can visualize those charts in PowerPoint. You can copy and paste it here and you can work further. Slide mask, these are the features of PowerPoint. Then now I'm using the latest version, Microsoft 365. Okay, based on your version, you can, most of the features, the basic workflow will be same for any of the PowerPoint version. Okay, so let us see the interface and the ribbon overview. Have you familiar with the interface earlier? Okay, let me explain. So first let me open the PowerPoint, then we will see. So if you are using the old version, when you type here like PowerPoint, you will see like PowerPoint 2016, PowerPoint 2007, like that. But if you are using the latest subscription based version, you will not see anything here. Directly you will see PowerPoint only. So I'm using the latest version. So to create a new presentation, just click here on the new presentation button. Then let's see the things here. So first one, title bar. You see this is called title bar. Why it is called title bar? Because we put a title for this presentation. So you can see that this is called title bar. Okay. So the next one is quick access toolbar. This area is called quick access toolbar. You know for what purpose this one? Usually, sometimes we use some tools very frequently. For example, this one I use regularly. So if I want to add this tool in this area, I can add. So every time I don't need to go inside to draw this one. So, but to add any tool here, you need to go here, click here, then click on more commands. Then from here you can add any command to this area. For example, let's see. And one more thing you need to choose here, instead of popular commands, if you want, you can choose all commands. All commands. So you will see that now all commands. You will see all commands available in PowerPoint. You can see here. Okay. So for example, let's add something here. There is all borders. So if you want to use, this is for the table actually, but for example, I just add it here. All borders, then add. Then this all borders will be added here when I press OK button. See, it is here. Okay. But how we use this one? For example, when you are working with a table, so you are using a table, simply you click on all borders, that all borders will come. Like that, you utilize this quick access toolbar. Then ribbon. This entire part is called ribbon. Okay. Then tabs. Okay. This is home tab, insert tab, draw tab. In older days, we used to call this one as menus. For example, home menu, edit menu. The difference between menu and the tabs are, in the tabs you will see something like this, like it is arranged in a ribbon format, and you will not see any drop down list. Menu typically has some kind of simple text, but this is having some kind of buttons and functionality. So in the new version we will call it as a tab. Okay. Then yeah, these are the tabs available. Slides pane. So what is slides pane? This is called slides pane. For example, if you want to insert more slides, you can go here. Then not here actually, in home tab you can go here, insert, like this, insert. Then you will see the preview of that one. Since these are like blank slides, you will not see anything. But if you open any template, for example, let's open this one. This is a template. So you will see all the preview of each slide in this slide pane. This is called slide pane. The next one is slide area and workspace. So this is called slide area or workspace. Okay. Notes pane. You see there is something here. This is called notes pane, but how we can expand this one? If you want to write more, you can just bring it like this. Then you will have more space to write. But of course, when you are typing, it will expand automatically. Okay. Sometimes if you don't see this one, you need to click here. See, you are not seeing here now. But if you want to see, again, you need to click here to pull that part out. Okay. What is the use of these notes? Usually, where there is a textbook. Okay. For example, our textbook is there. In our textbook, now how I am teaching, I am not reading everything. I am reading only the key points. Then I am giving a presentation. Presentation means I am not using PowerPoint, but I am explaining what is what, like that. So usually in PowerPoint presentation also, we will not put everything like textbook. We put only key points. Then we give lecture based on that point. So here also we will see only key points, not full text. Even if there are more text, that should be limited. For example, you have 15 points to explain. You need to divide that one into maybe 3 slides, 5 in one slide, another 5 in another slide, like that. You should not keep everything in one slide like that. Okay. Then okay. So I was explaining why we use notes. See, for example, you have key points here, but you want to remember some important information, or you want to give that information, additional information to the audience. In such case, you can put the additional information about these notes or something else in this area like this. Okay, then it will be there. And one more thing, when you are giving like handouts, there you will have option to choose to print these notes also additionally, but it is optional. Otherwise, you will get only these things in printout. One more use is, for example, when you are presenting like this. For example, I am giving slideshow. Okay, so I am seeing only this one. But when we connect this one to projector, we will have this exclusive window, and this will be displayed for the participants. In our exclusive window, we will see these notes additionally in some area. But let me show you how it works. Slideshow. Yeah, actually, since we don't have the other monitor, we will not see primary monitor. Okay, in future, when you have second monitor, you can try like that when you are giving presentation. So this will be up to here only. Then here you will find the next slide like that. Then somewhere you will find the notes separately. So those notes you will not, the notes won't be visible to the audience. Okay, that's the advantage of having notes. Now let's go back. Status bar. This is called status bar. So in this area, what we can see the number of slides and the language what we are using, then some additional information. These things also in the status bar. So here we have like view. This is normal view, but if you want to see all slides in one view, like slide sorter view, you can see. What is the use of this one? You can easily rearrange or reorganize like this. Okay, even you can create some sections. For example, right click, then add section. Then this will be like a separate section. For example, you have chapters in it. So you can make chapter 1, chapter 2 like that. And this, for example, here I'm making another section. You can rename these sections and you can just easily organize. For example, there is a rename option. Then you collapse like this. Then what will happen? You can easily rearrange also if you want. So that is a use of slide sorter view, and also managing like this. Okay. Now, okay. So there are some other views also. For example, this one, reading view. Reading view, nothing but slideshow view. But here you will see this taskbar. In the slideshow view, you will not see this one entirely. You will see only this part. Next, this one, see, for example, you want to make this one in bigger view. So you click here, you can increase like this. I am just closing these notes for a while. So you can increase or decrease the view of the current slide. Okay. Also, when you are in a slide sorter view, still you can use this one. But if you use now, what will happen? The number of slides will be increased when you increase the decreased. So if you pull right side, it will be decreased. If you see longer view, you will see more slides. This is also use of this one. Now let's go back. View controls we saw already, but this is part of status bar. Zoom slider, this also we discussed. Okay. Now in the ribbon, what we will have? Let's talk about home tab. In home tab, we have clipboard. You know about clipboard? Clipboard is nothing but the information what we copied or cut, it will be there. Okay. So let's see. In the home tab, you will see this clipboard. This is called clipboard. So basically, when you copy something, Control C, it will be there. But when you paste, you will see again. But for example, I'm copying this text again. Control C. I am also copying this one. So if you have some copies in the buffer, what you can do, when you go to any other slide, you just click here, then okay, just expand the clipboard. Sometimes you will see whatever you copied here, but now I'm not seeing. But usually sometimes if you have multiple copies, you can just click here and it will come here like this. Okay, it has some other things also. First one is use destination theme. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. For example, I am copying. Okay, this is a text box. I am copying. Okay, so I will open another presentation. Here I will open a template. This template. Okay. Okay, now when you are pasting, if you choose this option, see, use destination theme. Destination theme means the colors and the fonts, everything will be matched to this presentation. Destination means this one. Okay, the other one, source formatting. That means from where we got this one. In that presentation, it was like this. So this is the difference between destination and theme. So you need to choose wisely which one you like. Then the third one is just picture. You know why we use this one? Actually, for example, let's see, here you are making some kind of drawing, for example. So I'm just making some kind of drawing, Control Shift. I'm just holding Control Shift to see drawing like this, just dropping like this, then dragging like this, then again Control Shift, then dragging. So here, basically here what's happening, when you hold Control and drag like this, you will get a copy. Then also I was holding Shift, that is to go straight. For example, when I am moving, when I hold Shift, it will move straight. See, it is straight. So simultaneously, if we press Control and Shift, it will copy and it will move in the straight direction. Like this, like this. Okay, simple. I have a simple diagram here. So now I'll just copy this one. Okay. Now if I paste this one directly, here it will be like this. But sometimes, when I increase, there will be some kind of mismatch in the size. So if you want to avoid those things, you can paste as a picture. This is picture. So when you have like a picture, you can easily maintain the shape while increasing or decreasing the size. Okay, that is the use of paste special as a picture. But the disadvantage of that one, you cannot modify within the things within the element, the group. Okay, but instead of that one, what you can do, don't paste as a picture. What you can do, you can just paste, but you can group it before increasing. Arrange, go to group, and before increasing, make it group like that, then you increase like this. When you increase, you will not see that kind of disturbance. Okay, now let's go back here. Now we discussed about clipboard, then slides. In slides we have new slide, layout, reset. Let's see all those things. So in the home tab we have this one. When you click on new slide, what will happen with this theme, like with this style, we'll get another one. Okay, so same style we got, almost we got some heading text box, then this one. But sometimes you may don't like to have like this. What you need to do, okay, I'll just press undo. Then instead of pressing new slide, scroll down. Here you choose blank or whatever slide you like. Okay, for example, I want blank, so I just press blank, then I'll get like this. Okay, now the shortcut key to get this one as a blank slide, just press enter. Select here and press enter like this. Okay, but if you are in this slide and if you press enter, what will happen? A copy of this one or similar slide layout will be inserted. See, like this, based on the previous one you will get. Okay, so there are some other things like this is title. So what title means, only title will be there. Then we have agenda. In agenda, some kind of title, then you can insert some picture or whatever is there. So others you can practice later. For example, here we have two columns, one content here, one content here, some heading. So whatever layout you like, you can choose and plan your slides. Then the next one is duplicated selected slides. So before using this one, you must select some slides, either one or two or any slides. For example, I'll just go to the other presentation. So I want to have a copy of these two. So I just press these three slides. See, I am pressing here. If you want to have continuous selection, you need to hold shift and press here. So you will get all the slides. But if you want to have selection like a random slides, 1, 2, you need to hold control for that. Okay. But I don't need all those things. I just need only these two. So click here, then come here, choose duplicate slides. Those two slides will be duplicated. And I will tell you shortcut also. Just press here, then press Ctrl Shift D. Ctrl Shift D to make it like like duplicate form. Okay, slides from outline. I'll tell you what about this one. See, before that you should understand what is outline. Outline means it's nothing like contents page. Okay, contents page or some kind of heading like that. Okay, let's make one outline here. So here we have notes here. Okay, so these are the headings, these are the running matter. Okay, and I just update this one. So this is called some kind of outline. Okay, now I will save this document. It's already saved online version. Okay, now I go to PowerPoint. I choose slides from outline. When I choose this one, it will ask me to connect the Word document. So that outline you will be seeing here. It will be appeared here. Let us see. Let us connect that one. It is somewhere here, right? Let me open. Okay, the file is in OneDrive. Okay, file name is PowerPoint notes. This is the notes I opened earlier. So when I'm clicking here, I think there are two actually. This is Photoshop, this is PowerPoint. Yes, insert. Let's see what will happen. Nothing happened, but let's make some kind of new document. So this is some kind of new document. Okay, so here I type something like heading 1. So I make heading. Okay, do you know about this command? For example, when I type like this, what will I get? Okay, this is the command to get some kind of random text just for practice purpose. So when I press like this, you will get like this. So if you want to note down this one, is equal to RAND, and it means random. Especially when you are teaching, you may need this one, random. Then open parenthesis. Then here you need to type how many paragraphs you need. For example, I want 2 paragraphs. How many lines should be there? For example, I want 6 sentences. So when I press enter, see what will happen. So I'm pressing here. So I should get 2 paragraphs, 6 sentences in each. Okay. So now here I will type heading 2. So this one heading 3. Let me save this one. I'll just save this one in downloads. This I just want to test how the outline, slides from outline will work. Slides from outline testing. Okay. So now I have this simple document with some kind of things. The previous one didn't work properly, maybe some technical issue because it's an online one. So I'll just go to home. Here I choose slides from outline. Then let's connect the document which we used just now. This one, slides from, okay. See, this is showing like this. Is currently used. Do you want to open? Okay. So let me close this file. Let's connect again. So when I try to connect that one, you will see something like this. Let's see what will happen. See, now we have heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. But the problem is we did not get any kind of body text here. Okay. So that's the problem. There you need to have again some kind of the write-up, whatever write-up you want to include. Okay. Only the headings you will get, not all the paragraph. For example, if I'll just close this one again. No, don't save. So I will open the previous one. Okay. So here what I will do, I'll put something here. Slide heading 1. Okay. So this is like heading 2. Okay. So when I put something like this, there we may see these things also. Let us try. Maybe those things also will be included in the presentation. So again, we'll just go to new presentation, home, slides, slides from outline. So I'll just connect this one. Then this time I should see the heading 2 also. So basically what you have to understand, if you have a book, you need to apply styles like heading 1, heading 2, even heading 3 level also. Those things will come like this one. And based on those headings, you need to give presentation. You are not allowed to put everything like paragraphs here. But of course, if you want to copy some information, you can get some information and put it in a box or in a beautiful presentation style like that. 1 or 2 paragraph like that. That is about slides from outline. Then reuse slides means, see, when I click this one, okay, now you will see something like this. You need to show the presentation, the previous presentation. For example, I'll just go to browse. Then before that, I will save a presentation. Maybe this one. I will just save it. More options. I will save in downloads. Save. So I want to use maybe 2-3 slides from here in this slide. So I just go to browse. Then I click downloads. Then the file is there. This one, open. So I can see the slides. I can insert like this, whatever I want. Okay. So you don't need to open and copy and paste. You can directly reuse like that. So that is the use of that one. Then we have next. All these things also I will cover. Then I will just go to the book. If there is a new points, I will explain again. The next one is layout. Layout, you know already. You know the difference between this and this is, here before inserting you will choose, but here you will set a default one. For example, you want this one. For this one you will change. Okay, for example, we have, let's go to the end. Okay, so when I insert a slide, I got this one, but after inserting I want to change the layout. In such case, I go here, I change the layout to something else like this. I can change, but before that you should know from where these layouts are coming. Do you have any idea?
From the previous which we created.
Okay, no, not like that. These are coming from the slide master. You know slide master. Slide master is a place where you will keep the common things. If you keep something in slide master, those things will be visible for every slide, and you will have option to choose what layout you want. Okay, let's discuss that one more. For example, you need to reach the slide master of this one. You need to go to view, click on slide master. When you go to slide master, you will see all those layouts predefined here. Okay, so from here we are seeing there. So this one, each one called a kind of layout. So for example, this is layout. This is click to add title. Okay, this layout I want to make some little change. So what I can do, maybe I will put some other design here. Insert shape. Just to teach you, I am just adding something here in the same way. Okay, for this one I don't need any outline. Okay, I want to keep the similar color. So for the similar color I can go to shape fill. Then I can choose eyedropper. So where I am in slide format. Then eyedropper. If I click somewhere here, I'll get that color to this box. Okay, so I got this one. So now what we did, we updated this slide design. We are just updating now. Like that you can create also new layouts. Okay, then when I close, what will happen? Okay, so when I go to that one, actually it is not showing here. Maybe, yeah, we need to apply that one. Yeah, this one. See, so wherever we apply that one, you will see this one. For example, for this, when I apply that layout here, the title, this title layout, you will see the change. Okay, so now when you are practicing, what you have to do, you need to create some new layouts and keep it ready for your next presentations. But how you will create? Again, you need to go to view, slide master. Okay, just forget about this template. Let's take one new document, file. I pressed Ctrl N. When I press Ctrl N, I got this blank presentation. Here no design, nothing is there. When you go to view, slide master, you will see some kind of blank ready-made templates, but without color, without any decoration. So you need to make like a beautiful slide. So what you have to do, first thing, okay, let's go to Canva. Let's build some kind of nice presentation layout. So when you go to Canva, go to presentation. Okay, so when you go to presentation, you will see these kind of things. For example, okay, I choose business presentation. Okay, let's take this one. When I click here, I can see all these slides. Okay, so apply all slide, all 12 pages. Okay, when I click on this apply all 12 pages, I got something like this. Now this is the title slide. Okay, this is one of the inner slide. Okay, but this can be repeated. The slide can be repeated. Okay, so let us try to design this one in our slide layout. Okay, so for example, I want to design something like this. So I just go there, then I go to insert shapes. Okay, actually in PowerPoint sometimes it is hard to make that rounded corner, but you can try somehow. Let's see so how it is. It is something like this. Okay, insert. Okay, if you see that rounded corner one, this is the rounded corner one. Okay, so it is something like this, but it is bending like this. Okay, so for that what you have to do, you need to go to shape format, edit shape, edit points. Okay, here you can make one more like this. Okay, I just press Ctrl Shift to make a copy. Okay, I'm trying to rotate like this. I'll just keep it here somewhere here like this. Okay, okay, now I don't want these lines, this one and this one. I can select like this. I go to shape outline, no outline. Okay, now this and this, I go to shape format, merge shapes, union. When I make like union, I'll get the single one. Okay, but further I don't want to see this top area. For that what I need to do, I need to take another shape like this, draw some kind of shape here like this. Okay, then select the first one, and next you need to select the thing where you want to remove. Select this one. Again go to shape format, here choose subtract, so that part will be deleted. This also you don't need, so again you do the same thing, shape like this. Okay, now we need to cut this one. To cut this one, first you need to select this one, then select the next one, then go to shape format, then subtract. Okay, you will get something like this. So like this, you need to play around and make some kind of design. Then we have, okay, for example, you like this color. Since you like this color, if you want to use the same color, what you have to do, you just keep it open, any presentation or anything. Okay, you go to PowerPoint, go to insert, screenshot, down arrow. You will see the thing what are behind it. So just click here. This is a screenshot. Okay, now I like this color, so I just click here. I go to shape fill, then I choose eyedropper, then I pick the color from here. Okay, I just keep it this one as a reference. Okay, now I want to have one more shape here. For that what I will do, I'll just press select this one, then I use control drag like this. Okay, I got some other shape, but I want this shape the same color. So what I will do, I go to shape fill, eyedropper, then like this. But I want to have something like this, maybe like this. Okay, okay. The same thing, if you want to cut that part, you can repeat the same like before. But even if you keep like that also doesn't matter, because when you run the slideshow, you will not see the parts which are outside. Okay, since you know how to cut that one, I am not teaching again. Okay, Now let's see how we can get this kind of shape or polygon shape. For this, simply you can go to insert shape. So here you will have those shapes. Yeah, this one. Okay. But in PowerPoint, it is hard to get that kind of roundedness. In this, you will not have option. But in other software like Canva and all, you may have those things. But let's keep without that round corner. So it is like this. But this one, if you don't like this shape, what you can do, again come here, click on change shape. You can change it to some other shape. Now see, for example, I want to have, okay, see, this is how many slides we have? 6, am I right? So see here, 7, 8, 9, 10, whichever you like, you can just change like this. Then okay, here you choose no fill. We don't need fill. Here choose white or any other color. Now when you want to use this one, just it will be there like that. Okay, then again, if you want to have some kind of lines like this, some kind of lines, see, this is like, if you look at here, big dot, small dots are there like that. Okay, you can create that one easily. So again, then go here. So insert shape. First let us create here shape, no fill. Okay, and no, let's keep white and no outline. Okay, so let's keep it here. Okay, now what you have to do, you need to hold Control Shift, then drag. Control for copy, Shift for keeping in the same line. Now hold Control Shift again, just reduce little. So it will be reduced from the center. Okay, enough like this. Again, Control Shift, drag, then reduce further. Okay, so enough like this. Now shift, or only these two. Bring it here, but you need to flip. Group them first. Arrange, group, then here rotate, flip horizontal. So you will get something like this. Okay, but if you think that this is very big, group everything, arrange, group, then reduce. When you are reducing, you must use you hold shift key to make it like proportionate like this. Okay, now we got this one. Let's see what is there. What thing else? Okay, we have this one. So this is also very easy. So what you can do, you can just keep some kind of shape here. This one, how many angles we have? I think 3. No, it's okay. Yes, 3. Insert shape. This one. We take hexagon. Okay, so put it here. Then here you can put a picture that is later, but for now just keep it like this. Okay, but now what you have to do, you will have option to choose photo here in later. Okay, later stage, that I will tell you how to do that one. But now for now I'll just copy this one, then fill this one with this color. Okay, and this should be back to this one, back of this one. For that, click on send to back. Okay, now we have basic layout. These outlines are not required, no outline. And for this there is some kind of shadow and outline. We'll give that one also. Click here, give weight like maybe 2.5. We got the outline, but that is black. We want to change it to white. From shape format, shape outline, weight, not weight, color. This one, like this. And also shadow. Shadow we will get from here. Shape effects, shadow, like this. But that shadow, if you want to adjust, what you can do, go here, shadow, then shadow options, then here increase the size like this. Okay, then blur, increase the blur also like this, then it looks better. Okay, like this. Okay, now this we created some kind of layout. So there is something also with gray color that also will keep. For example, hold down control and keep it here, but this one only light gray color, something like this. Okay, no shadow, no outline. Okay, this also keep it like this. Okay, so whenever you make some kind of layout, you better to give a name for that. From where you will give that name? Actually, wait, this one. Okay, so now you have created this one in normal slide. We need to take this design, okay, this design, this, all these things to the slide master, Control X. Okay, go to view slide master. Initially, you can design anywhere, but if you want to reuse those things, you need to put that one in a layout format in the slide master. So every time you can reapply. So for that, see, PowerPoint has many inbuilt things. You can just ignore these things. What you can do, just take this one, duplicate it, duplicate layout, and start from here. You delete all these things. Press Ctrl V. Okay, now let's name it this one. Rename layout. So in this one like title slide. Okay, rename. So let's close this one. Now when you go there, for example, if you want to apply this title slide to this, right click, layout, this one you can apply, or you can apply from here, layout, this one. Both are okay. Okay, maybe you want to learn more about this one. Let's go to view slide master. For example, you want to have a different layout for some other type of slides. You should not make change directly here. First you need to duplicate, then make changes. Whatever changes you want, you see these slides. For example, here they have different layout. Makes those kind of standard things only, not inside part. Then you again rename it, put a name for that, then close. Then when you go to the regular slide, you can apply those things. For example, let's make some change here, very little change. View slide master. So in this, I'll just bring this one here because I want to keep more content here. Okay, no, not here actually. This is on main, so this is a duplicated one. Okay, so rename layout 2 like that. Okay, then rename, then close it. So let's apply that new layout to this like this. Okay, what else we can do? Let's go to view slide master again. Okay, if you observe here in the slide master, there are some certain tools. First one is insert slide master. Insert slide master. For example, you are here. When you click on insert slide master, you will see some kind of slide master, but that is not necessary. You can start using these things. Then insert layout. Insert layout means something like that. It will come, then start designing that one. But you don't need all those things. You can just duplicate it and make changes. Then delete. This is already. Just you can delete. Rename. We already renamed that one. This is very, very important. Insert placeholder. You know what it will do? For example, come here. Insert. Actually, as of now, we made only the layout with shapes. For example, you want to have some kind of placeholder. For example, this content placeholder. Draw like this. Okay. These things you will see sometimes default. By default, you might have seen. Those things you can create here. When you close this one, okay, when you reapply those things, for example, you will see those things. So it is like a placeholder. Simply the person can click here, then he can put the photo there. So they can put the photo there like that. Okay, like that, whatever your plan, whatever placeholder you want, you need to include there. Let's go to view, slide master again. So when you are practicing, you practice with other placeholder. For example, here insert, earlier I used content, like that you can use text also, but you need to draw like this. Then the user, what he can do, he can just simply type, click here, and he can start typing the text instead of placing image like before. Then I will delete this one, insert placeholder. Okay, this time let's try picture. You see, this is the picture. Okay, when I click here, I got something like this. Okay, now this one I want to have in this shape. So what I will do, earlier to show, I put a box here, but I want this one in a kind of shape. So for that I go to edit, change shape, then I choose this one. Okay, then I will keep it here somewhere. For example, I keep it here. Okay, so now let's go and let's use that one practically. So to come out from the slide master view, click on slide master, close. Okay, now let's see here. This one I think, okay, it is here, but it is not applied. You need to reapply layout. So okay, now you can see something like this. Double click, then click here, insert. So like that you can have even image placeholders also in the slide master. Okay, so other things, let's go there, view, slide master. So insert placeholder, so table, smart art, all these things will come to know in the coming classes. But basically you need to have an idea how we can insert those kind of placeholders. So table means, do you know about smart art? I will give you a brief about smart art also. See, for example, here I put smart art. Okay, so I just close this one for now. Okay, it will not apply because we changed later stage. So again I need to change this one. I think this one. Okay, click icon to add smart art graphic. When I click here, I will see something like this. This is kind of infographic. For example, you want to have some kind of design in this format. Click here. Okay, then you will have option to type. For example, PowerPoint, Word, Excel, whatever categories you have, you can make some kind of design like this. Then here you can put pictures like this. Okay, so that is the way of working with smart art graphic. Okay, but many things will be there. We'll continue with that in the coming classes, and let's discuss up to 2 o'clock, then we will end today's session. Okay, then you practice today, then tomorrow we'll continue further. Okay, view, slide master. Media means nothing but it's a kind of video. Okay, they're supposed to put video, but they said media. Online image means when you put this placeholder, when you double click, you will have option to choose from the Bing browser. This one we don't use much Cameo. This is like screen recording or some kind of thing. Let's skip this one for now. Then title, footers. Okay, so title, when you click this one, by default it will come. It will be there. They can change the text. Footers, when you click this one, by default whatever footers will be there, those things will be applied. So one footer is the date. This is additional information you can type. They can type whatever they want. For example, PowerPoint. When I put this one here they will not change. It will be there permanently. Okay, only the placeholders will be can be changed. But if you type something here like this, it will be there by default. Here what will happen? Page number automatically will be displayed. So when I press close master view, again I need to apply that one. Layout. I think this one or this one? No. This one only. But sometimes we'll not see the page numbers and all. What we have to do? We have to go to view or 1 minute, insert, footer. See, here you need to apply. Go to insert, header and footer. You need to enable. When you enable, you will see. Otherwise, you will not see. Even though if you have in the template, you will not see without this one. So date and time, you can put this one. Slide number you can put, then apply to all. Then only you will see. Okay. This is like common problem. Sometimes you will find difficulty in getting those things. So first thing, in view, slide master, you need to insert from here. Then the second thing, you need to go to insert, then header and footer, you need to enable here. Then only you will see on the slide. If you don't want to see, even if you enable there, you disable here. Okay. Now let's go to slide master, view, slide master. What else we have? In the slide master, we have these kind of themes. So for example, if you want to apply some kind of background design, you can apply, but people, this is very old style. Nowadays, nobody is using it. Everybody using the colors, backgrounds from internet. For example, you like some kind of background. You go to Google, copy the background, put it here in the slide master. But these things very rare nowadays using. View, slide master. But if you like, you can apply one and you can try. These are like pre-designed things by PowerPoint.
We can also browse.
Yes. Colors. So for example, if you put this color, this will actually, for example, blue warm. This is a theme. So all kind of colors will be applied to the presentation. Then you will see when you are designing. You can choose any of the color theme. Then fonts, that is not that much important. Background styles also not that much important. We don't use much this one. Sometimes in downloaded presentations you will see some kind of background. If you don't want to see those things, you need to choose hide background graphics. This is usually nowadays we use this widescreen ratio only, not this one. Then if you want to come out from the slide master, you need to click on close master view. Then you design normally and continue design. Okay, I think for today this is enough. Okay, so what we learned the basics, interface, and some options in home, and very, very important thing, slide layout design. Okay, yeah. Okay, then we'll continue tomorrow.